Hi, my name is Amit Sriwastava and I represent the international campaign against Coca Cola. And we have a very large campaign against Coca Cola, primarily for a lot of problems that they are creating in India. We have essentially two big problems that they are creating in India. One is that in many places where they have their bottling plants all across India, the water tables or the groundwater tables have fallen very, very rapidly and very fast and too much. So much so that many people who live around Coca-Cola's bottling plants in India do not have any more water for drinking, for cooking, for bathing, and also many farmers do not have any water for farming because Coca-Cola is taking too much water from under the ground. This is the same source of water that the community and the farmers also use to meet all their water needs. The other problem that we're having is that the Coca-Cola company and its bottling plants in India have actually polluted the remaining water as well as the land and the soil around its bottling plants in India. And so this also is having a huge impact on tens of thousands of farmers all across India who live around Coca-Cola's bottling plants. Because for farmers, if you poison the land and the water, and if you take away the water, that has very serious consequences. It means that they cannot have successful agriculture anymore. And so we are seeing, again, thousands and thousands of farmers in India who live around Coca-Cola's bottling plants who are unable to have successful crop yields and have lost their livelihoods. We also see many women affected disproportionately because they have to go longer, they have to walk longer to go and get water to meet the household needs. But these are the problems we have in India, but it's not all bad news. There's a lot of good news from India. There's a lot of people, particularly villagers, young people, women, farmers, who are challenging Coca-Cola's operations in India. And they are accusing the Coca-Cola company of destroying their lives, destroying their livelihoods, and they are marching in the thousands. They have actually gone and rallied and marched to Coca-Cola's gates demanding that the company shut down its bottling plants. And it has been quite a successful campaign so far. 2 Coca-Cola bottling plants in India have already been shut down. And we are working now to shut down 2 other plants in India where the same conditions exist. That is to say that the people who live around Coca-Cola's bottling plants don't have any more water, and the water that they have is polluted thanks to Coca-Cola. We have a very, very strong campaign internationally. We work with students, we work with communities in the United States, in the UK, in Norway, of course, in Canada. And it is very important for us, particularly in the industrialized countries, in the Western countries, where Coca-Cola is more sensitive to public opinion. It is very important for us to tell Coca-Cola very, very clearly that you will not tolerate these kinds of activities in India, and that you are unhappy with their business, and that you will take action until they clean up their act in India. So we would like to work with you on this campaign, and we would like to work with you particularly in Norway, where we already have, working with Attack, a very good campaign, particularly on campuses, to put pressure on Coca-Cola and to let people know that you must think before you drink Coca-Cola. And for more information, of course, visit the Attack website, and you can also visit our website at cokejustice.org.